Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Patrick. Today, a product kind of landed in my lap through a webinar I attended. I don't plan on using it in my own home, but we are going to do a quick unboxing before I get rid of it. Something a little bit different, but still in the same realm. It is the EnGenius EWS210AP wireless N300 managed indoor access point from the Business Solutions at EnGenius. So we'll do a quick unboxing. I don't do too many unboxings, but I figured we'd try it out real quick. So nothing too special. I mean, it's just a kind of a Business Solutions networking product. Not the most enjoyable box to open or the most pleasurable unboxing experience, but we'll go through it anyway. So this is it real quick. What comes in the box: you have your quick installation guide, which nobody needs. You have some declaration of conformity, more junk nobody needs. Here is some mounting hardware, just a couple screws and pieces to attach it to maybe a ceiling or a wall. I think that's actually a wall. We have a little patch cord here. Cat 5 patch cord, not Cat 6. We have some, looks like 25-pound anchors and some screws for ceiling mounting. I know that I've installed one of those before. We have the unit itself, which we'll unbox in a second. We have the mounting ring here, which I don't know if we can see this here. The two holes in the middle are for the screws, and then these long kind of rings out here is what the access point slides into so that you can mount it nicely on the wall. And then in this box is just your power brick. I'm not going to dig it out. It's nothing fancy, just your standard 12-volt power brick. So we've got our ring for ceiling mounting. On here it just mentions that there's a firmware upgrade and go to this address and this IP address to obtain that firmware upgrade before use. Pretty simple plastic bag. Here is the device itself from EnGenius. Pretty basic. We have a reset pin up here at the top. Talks about the EnGenius product here and some plain lettering. And then there are 5 status lights here at the bottom. We have power, a link light, 2.4 gigahertz, and a EnGenius sort of icon. Not really sure what that does. So 5 lights total on there. On the bottom we have our spot for the 2 mounting screws so that you can attach it to that ceiling bracket that we talked about. Also, you can just run 2 screws into the wall and kind of hang it on the wall. Inside here, if I can get it straight, we have our power, but this is also power over Ethernet. So you could power it through the Ethernet port if you have some sort of PoE switch or an injector, or you could just use the power supply that is provided. It looks like there is a little exhaust vent back here. I don't think there's any fans in this device. But it's nice to have some cooling in there because this is definitely a higher end access point. So it's pretty basic, kind of gives you that smoke detector style look. Obviously it's a little bit bigger than a smoke detector. So that's that. On to the rest of it. You've seen much of it. So let's talk about the product itself. It's designed for larger homes. EnGenius makes products that specify in reliability and range. I think that's sort of what that brand is known for. Definitely a higher end electronics brand. It's nothing like Netgear or Belkin or the major manufacturers that you hear about. Now, EnGenius is a big name, but they're more on the corporate big project networking equipment. So this is the EnGenius EWS210AP wireless N300 managed indoor access point. Up to 300 megabytes transmission speed, high gain internal antennas provide long-range wireless connectivity and high receiving sensitivity. Integrated WLAN management solution for EWS series PoE switches. Also works as a standalone access point, which is fine. That's probably what most of us would be using it for. Technical specifications up to 300 megabits per second, 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection speed, gigabit Ethernet port, that's always good. Internal high gain omnidirectional antennas. Talks about its 802.11 BGN compliant, and it's 802.3 AT and AF PoE standard supported. Has access point mode, fast roaming supported, multiple SSIDs, up to 8 SSIDs in this from one access point. 8 SSIDs plus VLANs plus VLAN tagging supported. And that's about it. Package contents were the access point itself, the power adapter, which I didn't pull out of the box. It's just plain, nothing special. The wall mount base, the mounting screw kit, and the quick installation guide and some other stuff like that. So nothing too special. I just basically read off what's here on the box. Website basically says the same thing. Unfortunately, EnGenius's website is horrendously slow, or else I might go on there and see if I can find some more information. But it's an access point. You know, they all serve their purpose. None of them are too terribly different from the next. So this is the EnGenius EWS210 wireless access point. It is a managed access point. It's indoor use. Don't go using this outdoor if you purchase one. They retail for $199 retail from electronics vendors. Online, you can find them between $150 and $175. So this is the EnGenius EWS210 access point. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Don't forget those questions. I'll be answering them to the best of my ability. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.